It's my job to take science to the people, and that's what I've done. What makes New Mexico so unique is we are really arid. We don't get much rainfall. We're always in a drought. It's just how bad is the drought this year. This year, it's pretty severe. So we always have to manage that way. And it takes a very unique set of cows, and therefore a very special person to be a rancher in this environment. It's a really tough place to acclimate cattle to because of the sparse forage and the lack of water and the distances that they have to travel. I grew up kind of working with a family ranch, and cattle always interested me. And so my practice leaned that way, and the more I got into preventative health care for cow-calf, well, the more I got involved with the beef industry and the better I liked it. And so the New Mexico Beef Quality Assurance Program started in the late 90s. And as a veterinary practitioner, I became interested in it because I went to a seminar where they discussed the principles of BQA. And so once I started looking into it and learning about the BQA program, it changed the way I practiced medicine a great deal. And because of that, that's what I took to my clients. I wanted to get them to understand why we have to do things differently. And the New Mexico Beef Council would ask that I'd come do some BQA trainings long before I ever joined the university. And so I did. I'd take some time out of my practice to go do BQA trainings because I thought it was an important enough subject that we should all be invested in. In my opinion, cow-calf producers have a window into influencing the health of especially calves that nobody else in the industry has. We want to do absolutely everything we can to make sure what we try to do is immunize as many as possible. That's always our goal. It's not just vaccinate, but immunize. We want to separate them by at least 4 inches, which really is about a hand's width, because we want that opportunity for every bit of that vaccine to be absorbed correctly. Every time you get together, every time you work cattle, you talk about BQA, you reinforce principles, you enhance the educational efforts every chance you get. Herd health, I think, has been one of the greatest improvements we've seen. We've adopted practices that enhance the immune system development of our cattle. So I have ranches that will wean several thousand calves and never purchase a bottle of antibiotics because they just don't have sick calves. In New Mexico, we have such a diverse population. Hispanics, Native Americans, multi-generational ranchers to first-generation ranchers. And reaching such a diverse population, it does create kind of a unique experience because connectivity is not very good. And so the vast majority of our trainings have always been face-to-face because people don't do online stuff. Our program evolved to where we really tried to focus on face-to-face trainings and doing a lot of them. And that's what we have done. The question is when's the best time to vaccinate a bred cow to help that colostrum? So the ideal time to vaccinate a bred cow is about a month to 6 weeks before she calves. So what we want to do is immunize them before that occurs. So we want their antibody level to be the highest. So for me, what I've enjoyed most about my career is the opportunity to help somebody and they see results. And the fact that they trust me to such a high degree, and that means I do not take that lightly.